Hello students, today we will learn 8051 microcontroller pin diagram. Okay, in the pin diagram of 8051 there are 40 pins available. Among these 40 pins, one pin is dedicated for VCC and one pin is dedicated for ground pin. These two pins are common for every pin configuration of every ICs. Okay, and if we divide these pins in some major parts, there are four major parts which is known as ports: port 0, port 1, port 2, port 3. Each port has 8 bit and hence there are 32 bits allocated for these ports. First of all, we have port 1. We start from the port 1. You can see in pin diagram, port 1 is from pin number 1 to pin number 8. Pin number 1 is known as P1.0. P1 means port number 1 and 0.0 means first pin of first bit of port 1. First bit means LSB, and as you know the LSB is denoted by bit number 0. Hence this pin means pin 1 is named as P1.0. Okay. Similarly, pin number 2 will be known as P1.1. Okay, not 2. P1.1, because from LSB the next bit will be known as bit number 1. Hence this pin will be named as P1.1. Okay. Similarly, other ports can also be described, such as port number 0, which is from pin number 32 to pin number 39. Here pin number 39 is named as P0.0 and pin number 32 is known as P0.7. Hence these 8 pins will be dedicated to port number 0, and port number 2 is from pin number 21 to pin number 28. Pin number 21 is named as P2.0 and 28 pin is known as P2.7. Okay. Port number 3 is from pin 17 to port number 3 is from pin number 10 to pin number 17. Pin number 10 is known as P3.0 and 17 is known as P3.7. Port 3 is also these 8 pins of port 3 also other names apart from pin number 3.0 to P3.7, such as RXD, TXD, etc. We will discuss in detail. Okay. Now again come on the point, port number 0. Port 0 is bit addressable. You can say all ports are bit addressable. What is bit addressable? You know that every instruction has every memory allocation has its own address. In a microprocessor you have learned that each and every location of memory has its own specific address. But in bit addressable, each bit of particular register is addressable. Means bit number 0, bit number 1, bit number 2 and bit number 7. All bits can be addressed separately, which are specific addresses. Okay. This property is called as bit addressable. This property is available in 8051 microcontroller, whereas this is not available. This property is not available in microprocessor, which have you learned. Now come to the port number 0. The address of port number 0 is 80H and 8-bit pin diagram. These port 0 are main feature of port 0 is its multiplexing power with address bus, with low order address bus and 8-bit data bus. Because port 0 is of 8-bit and data bus strength of 8051 is also 8-bit. Hence port 0 is dedicated to data bus as well as low order memory address. Okay, which pin can be responsible for the address or data? You know, this is pin ALE. Okay, we will discuss in detail. It also receives the instruction bytes from EEPROM, erasable programmable read only memory. Means it also receives the instruction bytes during EEPROM प्रोग्रामिंग. मीन्स अगर हम बाहर से कोई भी प्रोग्रामिंग करना चाहते हैं तब ये काम आता है. ओके, इरेजेबल प्रोग्रामिंग is used here and outputs instruction bytes during program verification. Okay, port number 0 is used for data bus and low order address bus. You know very well till now, but its another function is also to fetch instruction bytes during EEPROM programming. EEPROM means erasable programmable read only memory. Externally, if we if we want to run any instructions or any set of instruction, you can say program, then port 0 will receive instruction from external memory. Okay, and the verification process also be done through this port. Verification means the instruction which are fetched by port 0 is can be verified externally. Okay, from through port number 1 P1. Port 1 address is 90H. This port is also bit addressable. Okay, 8-bit bidirectional input port. This port is called as 8-bit bidirectional input output port. Okay, bidirectional means the data can be transferred in both directions. This port receives the low order address byte during EEPROM program verification. Okay, low order address byte is also fetched from port number 0, but it is only for EEPROM program verification. Okay, port number 2, the address of port 2 is A0H, and this port is also bit addressable, also bidirectional type. Okay, this port sends the high order address byte during access of external memory. Okay, means 16-bit address is divided in two parts between port 0 and port 2. Port 0 contains the low order address byte and port 2 contains the high order address byte. These two ports will make 16-bit address of external memory. Okay, now come to the port number 3. Port number 3 address is B0H. This port is also bit addressable. There are 8 pins as in other ports. It serves the function of various special functions of the microprocessor 51 family. Means as like P0, P1 and P2, there is some specific functions in port number 3. Okay, port number 3.0 means bit number 0 of port 3 is dedicated RxD. This is known as serial data receiver. Similarly, port number 3.1 serial data transmission TXD, port number 3.2 and port number 3.3 is known as external interrupt pins. There are two types of external interrupt, 0 and 1, and this 0 and 1 is related to INT 0 bar and INT 1 bar. Similarly, there are two timers, you know, timer 0 and timer 1. Timer 0 is concerned with T0 and timer 1 is dedicated, and T0 pin number 3.0 is dedicated for timer 0 and T1 for timer 1, pin number 3.5. Pin number 3.6 is dedicated for WR bar which is low enable for write data to memory, and RD bar is read data from memory. It is also low enable and it is related to pin number 3.7. Now come to the pin number 18 and 19, which is also named as XTAL1 and XTAL2. This is for crystal inputs. Between these two inputs, a crystal is located from which microprocessor draws the required frequency. Okay. Pin number 31 is EA bar, external access enable. Okay, used in flash memory. This pin is used in flash memory when EA bar equals to 0. Okay, since EA bar means it is low enable pin, if EA bar is equals to 0, then microprocessor will read program from external ROM. If EA as name is external access, EA means external access, and it is low enable means if it becomes to 0, then the data it becomes 0, then microcontroller will read required data from external memory. EA bar external access, bar लगा है low enable हो गया. If it is equal to 0, then it can access data from external memory. Okay. If EA bar equals to 1 means it is not enabled. Okay, means data from external memory cannot be fetched by microcontroller. Okay, means what will be the process of, what will the method, then what will be the method of accessing? The microcontroller can access data from internal memory. Okay. Now come to the pin number 30, which is ALE, address latch enable. You know address latch enable pin you have learned in 8085 microprocessor and 8086 also. ALE, as its name explained, that address latch enable means you know that port number 0 is multiplexed port, means this port can contain low order address byte and can contain 8-bit data. Which will define this? ALE pin will define. If ALE equals to 1, there is no bar in ALE, hence it is high enable. If ALE equals to 1, then port 0, which is multiplexed with address and data, if ALE equals to 1, then this port will contain low order address byte. If ALE equals to 0, then this port will contain 8-bit data. This is the function of ALE. Okay. PROG, pin number 30 is also dedicated for PROG, program. Okay, it is programmable input during the flash programming. If ALE equals to 0, then automatically PROG bar will be enabled. Okay, now come to the point, pin number 29, PSEN bar. Okay, program strobe enable, PSEN bar, program enable pin. This pin or this function is very important for memory interfacing. Okay, PSEN bar is used to interface the external ROM memory. You learned very carefully that this pin is only used for ROM interfacing. When we required to interface ROM with 8051 microcontroller, then we have to connect PSEN bar. Okay, otherwise it is not required. It is connected to read enable pin of ROM chip. Okay, which ROM if we want to connect, if we want to interface any ROM chip, then we have to connect this pin PSEN bar to the read enable pin of that ROM chip. Okay, now this is all about pin configuration of 8051.